Hey y'all, it's me, Bob, the Gopher Dentist. If you like watching the Dirt Block, you should totally check out the bonus podcast. It's got Aljo and Tony having lots of hilarious fun times and learning a little bit too. Just check out the description of this here video and click Become a Member. 9 out of 10 Gopher Dentists recommend it.
Dirt, blank space, bow. Bow, blank space, dirt.
I don't understand.
It's a Taylor Swift song, I'm guessing. But it's
That's what I was going for.
First of all, I want guesses in now for how many episodes Dirt Block goes till. This is 49.
9.
I'm gonna guess.
You guys are actually on the Dirt Block, I think. So I'm not in the Dirt Block. I'm gonna wait till I get to the Dirt Block to put my guess in.
I'm gonna guess 62.
What, I'm looking. Don't shoot me.
Right.
I'm thinking about it.
Processing.
I'm gonna go 67.
67 for Mr. Berg. And like I said, I want to wait till I actually get up there with my.
I assume everybody's heard that classic bit with the guy who oh, come on, the one. Man, I don't even remember who it is. It's not. Was it Jack Benny? Was it Jack Benny with the robber? Where he's like a notorious skinflint.
All of us grew up on Silver Age radio.
And well, it's one of those, classic bits. Like, everybody should have heard of it. And the robber points his gun at him. You know, he's like incredible. He's like Scrooge McDuck kind of guy. Or like just regular Scrooge. Very, very much loves his money. And the robber points his gun at him and he says, "Your money or your life?" And Jack Benny looks at him and doesn't say anything. And the robber says, "Your money or your..." He's like, "I know, I heard you. I'm thinking about it."
Classic bit. Classic.
I probably didn't deliver it very well.
I also wanted to talk about your blank space delivery. Actually, what I wanted to talk about also was Jesus. No. What I wanted to talk about was the naming convention I used for the signs on the build last night and how terrible that was and how confusing it was for me.
I didn't get to see it.
I was the one who made it up. They're all in Spanish. And I had no idea. Usually I'm like, okay, I know my own little code. Like, I know how to find things. I was so confused. Even just, like, moving the stuff around. I was just like, I forget what is going on?
That was one of my favorite things, just in general, about those builds, is that, is looking to find out what kind of naming convention you use this time.
My favorite by
It's a
far
bunny wabbit.
was backwards. I enjoyed that one.
That was good, yeah. He ran away. I was going to try to murder him, but he ran.
You should have given him carrots. He would have loved you. And then you could murder him.
I didn't have any
And
carrots.
then you could murder him. Why am I mining
Once you
coal?
get their trust, that's whenever you can strangle them.
Are y'all watching the Olympics?
Not anymore.
Off and on?
They ended like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, by the time this comes out.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in, we're right in the thick of, like, women's gymnastics stuff and swimming right now. I got to watch some of the men's gymnastics. This is gonna sound super sexist, but I much prefer the men's gymnastics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in the rarity there, I think. In the rarity?
I just like the pageantry of the women's really annoys me. Like, the guys are just like,
you
"Here's
were
what I
talking
can
about this
do.
last night. I didn't want to hear this.
I can hang from these bars. Look at me hang from these bars. I'm gonna spin around a little bit. Look at me. Look at my arms. All right, I'm done."
It's complaining that the gymnasts put their hands up in the air too much.
They do! They do! Every single event except for the one where
Doesn't that signify like the end and start? Like you kind of officially
that
have
would
to
be
do
great.
that?
I would fine with that. But you know what? Not only do they put their hands up in the air, the guys put their hands up in the air too. They don't look like idiots when they do it. They don't have to like look like they're swans taking flight when they put their hands in the air. They're just like, yeah, hands in the air, done.
Yeah,
They do their floor routine. They don't have to have some stupid song with the like really bad dance moves to go with it.
Wait,
That's
the
my
men's
two.
floor routine doesn't have music?
No,
That's weird.
because
Also,
they're
yes, it signifies
gymnasts,
the
not
beginning of the-
dancers.
Never mind. I'm not having this conversation. I mean, I know I am having this conversation, but it's just baffling. That's part of the, yeah, never mind. I don't know. It's to clarify poise and that they have control, and it signifies the beginning and end of a move.
Except they do it a lot when they don't have control. You can see them
Well,
sort of like
that's the
lose their
point.
balance. Like, what? My hands go up in the air. Here's
They
my
can't
salute
not
again.
do it. Not doing it would be a complete disaster. points wise.
It'd be like a Challenger
So
space
even
disaster.
no matter what they're doing, they have to give their best attempt at throwing their hands up and looking like they have control.
Okay.
That's not
You
like
say so.
now I'm good. Now hands up.
How about actually doing it good? How about that? How about
that's
not
just
having to
mean.
throw your hands up in the air every 2 seconds to catch your balance?
It's not to catch their balance. It's
Yeah,
to
it
show
is.
the judges. I don't understand.
Al's the French
It
judge.
is a
He's going to be
required
harsh on
position. You have
everybody.
to. Yeah, seriously, you're like the East German judge. I don't know what to do here. I guess I'll do this. It is a required motion in order to display for the judges how your balance is doing. They're supposed to look wobbly. And the judges say, well, they look wobbly there. Otherwise, they could just sort of be like, oh, that was part of my routine, where I sort
The
of...
judges know what their routine is going to be. They have it memorized ahead of time. They have specific moves they're supposed to do.
Albert, I have to believe this is one of those things where if you actually were a gymnast or a judge, you'd be like, boy, it's a good thing they put their hands up in the air. But since you're just coming in with just absolute zero knowledge, you're just... I don't know.
I'm also supposed to believe that it's a good thing the guys don't get to dance to music and that they don't get to dance because they're guys.
Well, that's
No.
just a good thing in general. Like, nobody should dance.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I didn't really appreciate the dancing portion of the women's gymnastics. I was like, just tumble
Well,
around.
women should dance, but men shouldn't.
No, okay.
Actually, my dad
You've
would-
lost me there.
My dad, whenever I was 12 years old, was like, all right, you got to go and learn how to dance because dancing is how you get laid.
That sounds like
Yeah.
your dad.
Why am I stuck
Did you
floating
say
in
you-
the air? I used to do swing.
What about floating?
That
what?
is that is a great thing.
Swing dancing is actually
Swing?
a lot of fun. I like swing.
It ain't no thing. You got that swing.
I am still stuck
What-
floating
what
in the
about
air.
Yeah, I was about to say, what is going on with that whole...
I've tried. There we go. I eventually fell.
Floats through the air with the greatest
How
of
were you
ease.
floating in the air?
I was stuck on an invisible block.
Right.
The daring young man on the flying trapeze. But not woman on the flying trapeze. Because she doesn't have the upper body strength, apparently.
That may or may not be true. I can't
I'm
tell.
just saying, they don't do
go with-
those
Like,
rings.
yeah, they don't do like the Iron
65.
Cross and everything.
That is awesome, by the way. Like seeing
do they have to
somebody
just
hold
stand
themselves
still?
up, like a
They don't
board
even do
or
anything.
something.
They just hold themselves up.
I know, isn't it awesome?
Yeah, I'm trying to play you for this. But you're just impervious to that sort of... This is not gonna... I'm not gonna win this game. Also, I say 65. Hello, sir.
Okay.
So I'm the one lowballing it.
Where'd you go? I already
62.
forgot. I forgot my guess. Except me remember yours. Thanks, Al, for getting that in my head. A number of weird... Never mind. I say this a lot. Hey, Macarena.
What happened
Man,
now?
the lag time on this server must be really low because you reacted to that almost before it happened.
I got my little message.
Was that an expected
Albert
one,
was
or did
blown
that
up.
just like blindside you?
No, I was expected. I was trying to fight him off back and forth.
Reapers
I'd hit him a
are
couple
tough.
times. I need some armor.
Yeah.
Well,
that
if you go to
definitely
the bar back at like the schoolhouse, there's a bunch already in there.
I don't want to lose my dirt though. I need to go get my dirt that I had.
All the dorks.
And I'll lay that. There's so many bad things.
I feel like we need to have an episode of the Dirt Block where we could just loot all of the chests on various build sites, because I'm pretty sure there's tons of dirt just lying around that...
I bet you John Jones has an
Like a
entire
chest
warehouse
only?
of dirt.
A chest only dirt block, or we don't get shovels.
Yeah,
'Cause
something like
John
that.
doesn't break anything, and John doesn't leave anything, so I know he's got to have stashes of craziness around the server. Of just the
And there's
sheer dirt.
There's the haunted castle's got to have a ton. We should do that next Dirt Block, if you
Just-
remember. No shovels.
Get a sticky note, otherwise
If I
I guarantee
remember.
you we will not remember that.
Not a chance in hell.
Sticky note.
And a
Somebody,
sticky
no,
note
no, no,
would
no.
be-
We have the power of other people. Somebody tweet at us on Friday, the Friday after this dirt block comes out, because that's when we're recording another one.
Right.
Whoa.
Remind us to have a chest-only Dirt Block. I think a sticky note wouldn't work because it would become a little too familiar by the time that rolled around, and I'd be like, oh yeah, Dirt Block.
Or we have this thing called like
just-
Google Calendar that works too.
Well,
I might
somebody
burn
has
to
to pop
death,
out of the
no.
dirt block and remember to get in the.
Oh no!
By a zombie, Tony?
It was 4 zombies, and I caught myself on fire. Because my sword has
gonna-
fire aspect on it, and if the zombie touches you after you do that, it hurts.
I'm about to die here. No, I didn't die. Never mind.
Well
What does it
done.
say?
Al.
Help me, I'm drowning. I assume at one point, oh, there's a zombie villager.
What?
There's a zombie villager down there.
Not that part. The part where you said "help me, I'm drowning" in a weird voice.
I was reading a sign.
Where?
Underneath the waterfall. I assume it was where a squid used to be.
Aw.
Somebody put a sign down there, and a squid probably will be there again before too long. I think zombies have pretty good eyesight.
They track you from a while away.
Because I've
You guys ever
noticed...
read Coarse Dirt?
I think you can
not
make
recently.
it by just taking gravel and dirt
Wow,
and combining
that's a
it.
tough zombie.
Yeah, I didn't know that till like 2 weeks ago. I don't know what the point of it is, mind you, but it's just such a weird
It
little...
doesn't grow grass, so if that's what you're looking for.
It
It was more important when you were trying to make trails before they added like the left click on the shovel. Or the
Gotcha.
right click.
It is slightly different color too. If we put, I'm not calling anybody out. I don't think I've put any, but if we put, going forward, let's hypothetically say, if we put coarse dirt on the dirt block, does it count?
We have to rebuild the whole thing.
From the beginning.
Is it a different block than dirt?
Yeah, it's not Coarse Dirt.
It's not the coarse dirt block?
It's not the Coarse Dirt block. That's
Okay.
next. Then cobblestone, then smooth stone.
That would take so long to gather all the gravel you would need. Oh, this is a
Especially 'cause it
bad
keeps
night.
turning into...
This is a bad night. Ooh, I feel like Al right now, running for my life.
All I got is a chicken.
I have a
All the
sword
gravel keeps turning into
and my
flint,
other
too,
sword.
which is...
I have no idea where I died. I don't want to
Tell
lose that gear.
I saw a movie that had an interesting premise with a terrible title called Tell Me How I Die. I didn't see the movie. I saw the trailer. I was like, is this a sequel to that Paris Hilton vehicle, I Know How I Die? Or no, it wasn't Paris Hilton. It was,
It wasn't Paris Hilton, it was...
Perez Hilton.
no.
Jennifer Love Hewitt?
No.
She had a
the
movie
other-
like that, I'm pretty sure.
Dag nabbit. Not Hillary Duff.
Swank?
It might have been Hillary Duff.
Hillary Clinton.
She loves
Like
the
Miley
dirt.
Cyrus
Ra's
before Miley
al
Cyrus was
Ghul.
Miley Cyrus?
Hannah Montana?
Was there a Lazarus pit?
No. It might have, now that, it very much could have been Paris Hilton. I can't remember.
If you know who was starred in Tell Me How I Died, or whatever
No,
it is.
I Know How I Die. The new one
If you
is
know
Tell Me
who
How I
starred
Die.
in
How I
Know How I
Die.
Died.
All right, I'm using this diamond I found to make some armor
Where did you find it?
in the schoolhouse.
That's quite a find, Al. You're a real archaeologist. Oh,
why I
find is
called
rather.
it out.
Was it in the chest labeled diamonds?
It's
Along
in
with
the
the other
chest
rare
labeled,
metals?
just metal actually, but sure.
You are free to use that. However, I don't know. Something about the notion that they're claiming it is found is funny to me.
Just like
I
Al,
found it in the chest. I was like, "Where's the
Find it.
diamond? Here it is. I found it."
just like Al before me, I have lost my pants.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
All right, I'm gonna only make one. Do you see? I didn't make any more than that. There's some
Wow.
pants.
Woo! This is a mess. There's
getting
just
fancy.
stuff everywhere. I'm
There's
out of
a hat.
arrows.
And there's some shoes. Okay.
Oh, more zombies.
And while I'm here, how do I make a shield?
I forgot how to do that. Actually,
It's
I
like
was thinking I
sticks
kind
and
of
a
want one
block, right?
I don't think it's
Wood
sticks. I think
Thought
it,
for sure it
of
was
those. Block and
sticks.
iron?
there's an iron
I-
bar and a bunch of
And then-
wood of some type.
Wood blocks all around it?
You make like a weird V out of wood blocks.
Oh, is it a
Okay.
V?
For victory.
Yeah, I
For
think
shield.
the top 3 is wood. Then it goes wood, iron bar, wood, and then 1 wood in the middle on the bottom row, if I remember right.
Okay, see what I'm doing right now? I'm having a hard time finding wood because I didn't open the right chest.
Yeah, okay. Again, it's not a scavenger hunt, it's my supply room. You're free to use what's in there, but just, you're not, I don't know, whatever. Yes, you found, you're a good boy. Well done, Al. You're really good at finding supplies.
Do you use? Is this your like? Is this the supply room you use?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the supply room I stock.
Okay.
I guess I use that one. I don't know. Also, I wind up grabbing stuff when I move to the next build for the handoff stuff a lot of times too. But yes, I'm based in the schoolhouse.
Okay. I thought that was a Hannah build initially. I didn't know if you.
Yes,
had
I know.
taken
You
over.
told everyone that last night. That was the worst tour ever, as far as accuracy goes. It was unbelievable. You don't know your Minecraft history. You don't know the history of your realm, Albert.
It's not my realm. I'm just
adrift.
on it. I barely.
Exactly. That sort of attitude is what causes Nazism.
Yep. I'm glad we got to Goblin's Law that so fast.
Creep in. You have no national, or maybe not having that is what keeps Nazism away.
Yeah.
Unless you're British, then that stops Nazism. At any rate, that's my house. Yes, Tony and I built that. It's Tony's house too.
Okay.
No matter what Obama said
Please.
about it, we built that.
Yes, we built that.
You had to have Notch though.
It's true. We did have to have Notch.
Notch built the roads.
Every endeavor mankind has ever undertaken has involved cooperation with others. I
We
always
didn't
thought that was
start the
given.
dirt block.
It was always turning. You actually did you start the dirt
I
block?
did.
Oh, Tony has
John-
some potion of speed on him.
Do I?
John was around when you started it. I remember someone else being around and me
Oh,
coming to
it
see
was
it.
because we were making the arena and I had to just clear out so much. And I was like, you know what? We'll be able to make many of these dirt blocks with just what's in the arena because I miscalculated.
Yeah, a slight miscalculation. It's kind of funny seeing how much dirt is just sucked up off the land now. How far around the arena it's dirtless.
You think there's going to be a Dirt Block prequel called Dirt Block Origins?
Yes.
Or like
It's going to be a dark
it's
gritty
just
reboot.
Tony and Joe and you guys together, and I'm not there,
And there's time travel.
and it takes like 2 days. It's 2 episodes. Where you get
One
the
episode.
Dirt Block to where it was before we started recording.
And then I come and find it and see it.
Yeah, because it was about
It's
3
by the
layers
arena.
deep and the frame was around it whenever we started recording, I think.
The frame wasn't even fully around it. I remember having to build the frame on dirt block because it wasn't quite, one of the pillars wasn't quite, or just wasn't done. You had the columns on the doorway, I think. I remember being confusing to look at first because the columns, I think you columned up the doorway all the way, and it looked like, I was like, that doesn't look like it's a full cube. And you're like, oh yeah, the fourth column isn't actually there yet. That's the doorway you're looking at.
I remember that. I have a weird question.
No.
Okay, so there's the Olympic music, right? Which
Bong.
I believe was composed by John Williams, because that guy
Really?
wrote everything. Yes.
Right. I believe so.
Um,
Him or who's the other guy that wrote everything? But it's more songs.
The Gershwin brothers?
No, like good songs. I'll think of it. Go on, Al.
well, okay, so there's a football equivalent to that, right? There's like a big
It's like-
orchestral sting thing.
Yeah,
that
like
plays.
I'm trying to think of how to like go a cappella with it.
Dun, 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 dun.
I've heard that a couple
Dun-dun,
times.
that.
dun,
No,
dun,
that's
dun,
Sunday
dun,
Night
dun.
No.
No, it's just like NFL.
Etc.
I don't know if you sang it right or not.
Oh,
It's
couldn't
tough.
tell.
singing is not my
Are you ready for
specialty.
some football? This is
No, it's not. Are you ready for some football?
Jr.
No, it's very much an orchestral kind of in the same style as the Olympics thing. Very
think what
upbeat,
Tony's
but
singing
even
is
more
right.
so. Like I remember, only heard it several times. When people were like talking about football, like on NPR or whatever, they'll play it sometimes. And I remember thinking, like, that is a dope song, and I cannot remember for the life of me what it was. Like, I can never sing it. I don't know the name of it. I don't know how you'd look it up. I can't just type into Google that football song.
NFL theme
Yeah, I
song.
put
It'd be
NFL
related.
orchestral theme song or something like that. I bet you could find it.
We're doing that
Maybe?
after.
What if
not
it's
now.
college instead of NFL?
That
Somehow?
doesn't really.
I mean, it doesn't.
What?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Why would you start there? Why don't you try googling NFL theme orchestral theme song and then worry if you have it wrong and maybe it's
for one
college or
thing, because I'm
something?
laying dirt on the dirt block or
Okay,
digging
but
dirt.
still, it seemed like an odd jump to just immediately assume failure and that it was something even more obscure.
I wasn't sure what to Google.
NFL orchestra. Tony gave it to you, and then you got locked up in fear.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll try that going forward.
Man, there's just dirt galore.
Should I wall myself in and investigate this if I, can
think,
Google
actually,
it?
yeah. If you don't, I'm gonna. But I don't know what the song is, so that would be kind of moot.
All right, here I go. Again on my own.
That is not the song. It's kind of weird. Like at the top of the stairs, I'm actually at the very top of the dirt block, and it's 4 rows deep now. Like it's just weird
Like
seeing the actual top fill in. It's worth a walk up there.
Man.
NFL orchestra songs. Google
Sure.
autocompletes. Orchestral.
And if you want a bunch of like
Theme.
goofy 60s stuff, like look up NFL
Yeah,
Follies.
like the
The NFL song orchestral track. Here we go. Everybody, I'm going to pump it up. I'm going to turn it up so I can hear it.
That's probably a good idea. Otherwise, the search was kind of pointless.
Or we'll get flagged.
Well, Eric Heitman, NFL Music Boot Camp #1.
Go. Is that it?
It's real.
Al, have you ever checked out
What?
like NFL films? Like some of the stuff that they've put out?
No.
I feel like you would love the editing so much in some of those. Like, it's almost like tear-inducing sometimes watching those.
Man, the advances that they have in a lot of their, just the way sports in general are portrayed are pretty incredible. Here's the NBC Sunday Night Football theme.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Is that it? They're listening to their music. God damn it! I'm not gonna be able to do it as well as I think I did it again there. Again.
That's not the one.
How's that one go?
Dun 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 dun. I was
Dun,
off
dun,
key
dun,
there.
dun, dun.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's not. No, that's not what we're singing.
It's one of my favorites, though.
Actually, if you had mentioned that one earlier, I would have thought that's what you were going for, Al, because that seems a little more orchestral than
I
the
wasn't
other
able to
one.
find it, and now we're getting into possible copyright infringement area, so I'm coming back. I'm coming back, baby!
Bum, bum, ba, 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 bum. I mean, that's all copyright infringement if we played 8 seconds of it.
Yeah, that's why I'm not... I mean, I'm probably gonna have to mute my personal audio.
I could not hear anything going through.
It's recording through my speakers. That's what my recording is doing. It's recording what my TV is playing. I didn't pipe it through to you.
Way to kill all the fun.
What do you mean, Al? We're all in the same room. We're
Yeah.
all on a Minecraft dirt block.
Yes, here we
On
are.
a LAN.
All together. Yeah, but anyway, so we were talking about like advances in sort of sports broadcasting, and they have like all of the overlay stuff on the live feed of the pool, which is like basically that, you know, the NFL yellow line but amped up to 800,
Yes.
where they'll show who touched
Ramp
first,
the hitbox up to 5,000.
whatever. Like you see the name of the swimmer who touches first like pop up in front of
Yeah.
them on top of the pool, but you can still see the swimmer through the box. Like it looks like it's just floating on top of the pool. That's nuts. That's incredible.
Does it ripple with the water? I've never
Not
looked that
exactly,
closely.
but like when the swimmer breaks up through the surface, they break up through the sign.
Yeah. That's pretty nuts.
It would be fun to be part of that team and be like, all right, what sort of graphics do we have? How big's our budget? We've got 4 years. Let's make this awesome.
Yeah.
Well, now they're coming up with like the last NFL, they had the 3D replay of what was happening with the multiple
Yeah,
cameras.
they
sort
use
of,
like the Matrix style thing where it's like hundreds of cameras in a circle and you can kind of like stop the play, move 16 cameras over and have it like whoosh through.
that was
I remember when
great.
they first tried that, they only had like 8 cameras. And it was right around when the Matrix came out. And I don't think it stuck around because it really didn't look great. It was like, now we're going to go through 360 view. And it was like, chunk, like it went like an eighth of the stadium around. It's like, that wasn't very good, guys. Maybe wait a couple years.
Well, you could tell that the computer's kind of rendering some of it too. Like they didn't have enough cameras for. I mean, the Matrix just had like physically a camera for every frame that
Yeah.
you wanted to move over, but this was obviously them sort of taking information from several different cameras and then rendering that information onto like a 3D model that they could spin around a little bit.
Yeah, that does sound right.
Pretty nuts.
But they definitely also have added more cameras since the test version I saw. that I don't think they realized was going to be a test until they saw how terrible it was. My theory back in 99 or whatever.
But it's like, I love how they can just go back and be like, all right, so this is what we saw, but this is what the quarterback was actually looking at and just like chunk around.
Yeah.
I imagine that takes a huge amount, like just the money investment on that's got to be insane.
Well, if you think, especially for something like the Olympics, though, if you think about the money investment in those physical locations that they built from nothing.
Yeah, especially for that $1 billion ski ramp in Russia.
Yeah.
Really?
There was
rejuvenated Atlanta.
totally corruption going on there. Like that should have been like a $300,000 ramp probably, and it cost $1 billion, and it went to like no bid contracts to Putin's friends. That was just straight up corruption. The Rio stuff, I'm sure there was a little corruption, but whoa, that was an instant death. Bam, that's twice.
You're making me nervous.
And why do I keep I'm over by the garden build. It's been that long since I'm bound anywhere else.
I just want you to, wherever you are, I want you to stay there because I haven't had nearly as much problem with mobs.
Yeah, because
So
I'm
I-
absorbing
now
all the
that I said
damage.
that
I
out
think it's
loud.
related to Tony?
That was an accident.
Whoa.
I don't know what that was.
That was me trying to jump too far, and it didn't work out.
Where?
Oh.
You're by the coming back from the volcano?
Yeah, the volcano claimed another.
Oh, you were on the handoff area.
Yeah. It's the garden build. It took me a while to get there too, but that was the Ancient Gardens. One of my favorite builds.
I had I was unfortunate because when I was looking at the handoff build,
I guess the button's still there.
I was going over to where we were, and I was just trying to get in the vicinity of the build, but I ended up seeing the build before I was streaming.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't
kind
get
of-
to.
I mean, I didn't say, extra special, try not to look this time, but they didn't figure it out on the stream until, John Jones called it like a second or two, because I was trying to clear out all the dirt scaffolding sort of stuff and gave a slight glance at it. I think that was enough for John Jones to get it, but they didn't figure it out until actual reveal, pretty much.
They knew what it would like. They knew what you were doing, though. I assume.
They knew it was pixel art, yeah. But they had no idea. And some new person figured out it was a face pretty quickly, but
Yeah. By the way, I went over and looked at the Human Echoes store where we got Hannah's
I know.
Horticulture and Rich's Rugs. Who's the lady on the first left?
the lady on the first left.
There's and I read out her name in the stream. Like somebody's something like was in. I don't know if they were just in the
Right.
stream that night or. It seemed like somebody who used to be around for a lot of the stuff and then was not anymore.
Well, I might die soon, so I might be able to run over and tell you, mother of stupid.
Where is my gear?
You're not.
Oh no! Oh my god!
Anybody,
Do the
know,
zombies like flip?
There he's gone.
anybody know where my stuff is?
For a second, I was gonna say Joe. I guess survived that, but
I thought I did. I did not think I was low enough for one skeleton shot to get me.
ooh,
I think the zombie did like a flip when the creeper blew him up. Does he like anyone else ever seen that happen?
I have not.
I didn't think that happened. What in the hell? All right.
I don't know
was
where
also
my
weird.
stuff is.
Ow.
I was just digging dirt.
So are you going over to look at that, Joe?
I'm going to get my gear back.
Okay.
And
Well,
then I might go do that.
well, you don't have time for you to do both.
Really?
We're gonna have to call it. It's about 30 minutes in. I mean, we're gonna wrap things up, but
Yes, we have to provide the closure we always do at the end of Dirt Block.
Otherwise, how would they know it was over?
bum bum ba da bum bum.
Yes. I'll bring all the themes together.
Up! Oh! And there we go.
was. I don't know where I was. Was I in this hole? Oh, this
Man,
is
that
bad.
diamond armor is not bad.
No, it is not.
That's why I'm desperately trying to get back to mine because I don't know where it is.
No.
Where did I die?
Tell me how I die.
Starring Jennifer Love Hewitt.
It's not Jennifer Love Hewitt. I'm not looking that one up.
Starring.
I'm in a fight with the
Starring
zombie.
Jennifer Lopez.
Whoa, there was a creeper there, and I died.
This is terrible. Also, I'm just falling through the world left and right. This is weird.
Falling through the world. Boom, boom, boom,
Will we get our gear back? Will Al find the NFL theme song he's looking for?
Well, that was falling through the sky, but sure.
Will I find the... Well, whose is this?
That's mine? Please leave
Oh.
it. He has my diamond stinking helmet.
Yeah,
He'll
great.
never despawn.
Thanks. You've armed the bad guys.
Oh
I
boy.
found my stuff. But
He's
I'm
already
not
got-
in the clear yet. Run! Run!
Albert, you weaponized this. I guess he already had a weapon, but...
Defensive cocoon, build!
That's
build.
another. Yeah, somebody else gave that skeleton more armor. That I did not have.
Was he just running around killing us and collecting our gear? Good God.
I was gonna say I have my chest plate still, so there's no reason he should have a chest plate also.
Is that the son of a bitch that was in my hole? God, he might have my stuff.
Son of a bitch.
He has my boots.
Give me a drink.
Give me my boots back. Hold on.
Alright, I have my stuff. My defensive cocoon is no longer needed.
I don't have my sword anymore. I don't know who does.
I'm gonna guess a zombie.
Probably gonna get killed.
No.
Might be easier to run.
You guys.
Man, remember how I said that we were gonna end the dirt block a few minutes ago?
Hopefully I took some of them out with me. Alright, I'm gonna go check out the mall, which was not Human Echo's headquarters, Albert.
That wasn't Human Echo's headquarters.
You also claimed that something was the house for sick kids, and you were nowhere near, I don't think,
Yeah,
the
you were
house for
looking
sick kids.
probably at, what is it? What's the other one?
Cultural Center?
Yeah. It's like we only spent like
one with
24 hours and I don't know.
It was not 24 hours spent on the, like, maybe cumulatively with all the people on that stream. But
I mean,
not
it was,
24 hours.
It's gonna be
Also, it was
Okay.
during a whole 24-hour stream that we built that. Forgive me for not remembering everything about it.
can you remember what it looked like?
You remember that
I'm
there
not
was a
asking you to
giant
draw
jumping
it by
thing?
memory. I'm just asking you to, yeah, there's the jumpy house, there's the sign in front that says the kick-ass house for sick kids.
Nope. I don't
Miranda's
remember-
Mattresses, is that what you're talking about?
Yep.
Okay, that's John Jones's daughter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Port Mira. That's where the pies are from.
Yeah, the whole
Mira
like,
is also Miranda.
Miranda, Randy, etc. Ah,
I didn't know. I knew Mira. I know the, Mira's.
Well, yeah, she has
pies
three
and
different
stuff.
names. It's a little confusing, but that's who that is.
why is
I'm gonna go look at Al's
everybody
face,
here?
because-
Leave me alone.
Yeah, I'm going away. I'm not bothering with that anymore. I've given up on my gear. It's a
It's
write-off.
the end of the dirt block.
It's the end
That guy-
of
I
the dirt
lost all
block.
of your diamond stuff, Joe. That was like,
Great. All that diamond you found? It's now gone. Fantastic. Now the
Let's
skeletons
just
have
start
it.
calling Al Toodles.
Hooray. We should, regardless of the diamond usage, we should just start doing that anyway.
Toodlesburg. Anyway, see you guys next week.
bye.
Wait, I'm almost at Al's face. Al's face.